Hi everybody, welcome to Woodfired Weekly at Manna from Devon Cooking School. This week we're going to be using the Alpha 4-piece oven to bake Aubergine Parmigiana. Lovely layers of aubergine, tomato sauce, cheeses, herbs, wonderful effusion of flavours. We're going to start by making a tomato sauce. So I've got a pan already heating up in the oven. Plenty of olive oil, and into that I'm going to put onions and peppers. Pop those back in. Into that I'm going to add some garlic. Finely sliced and roughly chopped will do fine. And I'm also going to add some herbs, fresh oregano, all growing beautifully in our garden at this time of year, so we're going to use lots of that. Lovely, fresh, fragrant flavours. Throw those in, give it all a stir, and then we're just going to soften the onions and the peppers. Next I'm going to grill some aubergine. So I want to cut these into strips about 5 millimeters, half a centimetre thick. So I'm going to pop these in a bowl with salt and olive oil. And these are going to go onto a hot griddle plate. Well, I want to make sure everything is coated with olive oil. We'll give the onion mixture a little stir. I've preheated this plate. And back into the oven. And I want to cook these onions and peppers down until they're nice and soft, because once the dish is assembled and cooked for its second time, we're not going to cook it for a long time. So we want to make sure all of this is cooked, really cooked first. The onions and peppers should be soft by now. Lovely. So I can add some tomatoes to those and then reduce the tomatoes. I've got some chopped tomatoes here. So I want to bring that up to a simmer and then cook it a little bit so it becomes nice and thick and sticky. We'll have a quick look at the aubergine. And I'm really looking to see that it's lost most of its solidity and gone nice and floppy. We'll check the sauce. Lovely, nice and thick, not running back into the centre of the pan at all. Nice floppy aubergine. Okay, we're ready. We can start layering. I'm using a cast iron pan here. Tiny bit of olive oil in the bottom. Tomato sauce, basil, and we're going to use lots of Parmesan cheese, so we may not need too much extra salt. One final layer. Basil, basil, basil. Parmesan. And then on top of all of that, the rich creaminess of mozzarella. We're just going to go straight back into the oven and cook it now until the top is nice and bubbling and we've got some colour on the mozzarella cheese. If you were cooking it from cold, you'd need to cook it a little slower to bring everything up to temperature. Back into the oven, small flame now going over the top so that we melt all of that cheese, dehydrate it a little bit and then brown it up. Our Aubergine Parmigiana has been in the oven for about 15 minutes with a small fire rolling over the top. I did add a little bit of wood later just to get a slightly bigger fire, just to grill the top and give it some colour. So it should be ready about now. We'll take a look. And we've got some nice colour and brown crispy bits on the top. Ideal. There's our Aubergine Parmigiana cooked in the Alpha 4 Peats. Lovely vegetarian, nice rich side dish or main course as a vegetarian main course. Thank you very much for watching and joining us at Woodfired Weekly. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do try and produce a new video every week. We'll provide notes and recipe for this dish on our blog and put a link below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.